Hi, I'm Aaron, and today we are going to make some barbecued pulled chicken. It's going to be super delicious. Alright, so already I've got my boneless skinless chicken thighs and boneless skinless chicken breasts. I am soaking some fresh rosemary out of my garden in some fresh water so I can put it on the barbecue and get some smoke out of it. And I have assembled a group of spices for a dry rub. So for my dry rub, I have some rosemary and some oregano and some thyme all chopped up really nice and fine. I've got some smoked paprika. That's about 1.5 tablespoons of smoked paprika. I've got a teaspoon of fresh cracked pepper, and that's just black pepper. I've got 1 teaspoon of ginger. I have got a tablespoon of dry garlic powder. And I've got 1 packed tablespoon of brown sugar. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a good mix here. So it's all incorporated, all mixed up together. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub this onto my chicken breasts. Alright. So we're going to take this out to the barbecue after I'm done rubbing it. We're going to slow cook it on the barbecue for around 1 hour and 20 minutes to 1.5 hours, and then I'm going to transfer it into a slow cooker, and I'm going to cook it for another 5 hours until the chicken is good and tender to pull apart. Okay. I'm going to make sure that all of this is nice and coated. I did buy chicken legs and thighs that had the skin on and the bones, and I have deboned them already and skinned them already. We're going to use the chicken bones maybe for some fresh roasted chicken stock. I'm going to reserve those for later. Boy, that smells really good. I can't wait until I'm able to eat some of this for dinner. I'm also making some fresh hamburger buns today, and we are going to have some really, really good pulled chicken to go on our nice fresh hamburger buns. Alright, so this is all ready to go. I'm going to transfer these out to the barbecue now. Okay, we're back and out at the barbecue. I've got it nice and hot, and what a nice day for a barbecue it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of these thighs right on the barbecue. I've got them nice and seasoned with a lot of dry rub on there. I've got the barbecue on low all the way across. I got all my flames as low as they're gonna go, and if at some point I feel like it is too hot, I will turn off the middle burners and just let it cook slowly, but right now it should be just fine. And like I said, what I'm gonna do is slow cook these for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Got some rosemary that's really nice and wet. Get some smoke happening in here. I'm going to try to keep it nice and bundled up there, that way it doesn't all burn away real quick. Alright, I'm going to close this up and we're going to check back in on it in about 1/2 hour and see how it's looking. Alright, so it's been about 1.5 hours, and the chicken has... I actually did turn off the middle 2 burners to get the temperature down, because I don't want to dry the chicken out, but I did want to slow cook it. The aroma that is coming off of this barbecue chicken is amazing. I did try just a very little piece. Oh my goodness, it is so good. I think I am very happy that I decided to put the big branches of rosemary on the back of the barbecue and let it smoke. So this is all the chicken that I got off of that, and I'm going to go put it in a slow cooker and let it cook for the next few hours. Okay, so I've got my slow cooker plugged in, and I'm gonna just place all my chicken into the slow cooker. I am going to let this start to cook by itself fairly slowly. If it needs a little bit of water, I will probably put in about a half a cup of water, but I'm gonna let it all come up to temperature first and see how much juice is coming off. I have it on low, and it's going to take approximately 4 or 5 hours to cook this until I'm able to pull it. So I'm gonna put the lid on, and I guess as they say, set it and forget it. Okay, so now we're back with our barbecued pulled chicken. It has been on low in the slow cooker for approximately 5 hours. I have been working at it for the last few minutes with a couple forks just to get it nice and pulled apart. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it out on a plate and let it cool for a while, because I'm not going to have this for dinner tonight. I'm actually prepping this up for camping in a couple days. So now that it's done, I'm going to let it cool, and when we go to use it, we're going to add some homemade barbecue sauce to it and stir it up as we heat it, maybe add a little bit of water so I don't have to fry it, and get it so it's nice and bubbly and tasty with the barbecue sauce. And then we will put it on some homemade pretzel rolls that I made today, and that will be dinner. So that is the quick and easy way to make barbecued pulled chicken.